more for Culture Shock ESL. And today we're going to talk about the V and the B. This is another sound that is particularly difficult for Spanish speakers because the V and the B are interchangeable. In fact, it's just one sound. In Spanish, you pronounce them, the V as a B. Okay? There are situations where you pronounce a B in certain middle of the words, but generally when you see a B in Spanish, you pronounce it as a V, okay? And vice versa. So it can become very difficult for a Spanish person to pronounce that sound because they are sort of so close together. And so again, we have to make a distinction. We have to break them apart. And one of the ways that we can do that, again, is to practice making the sound, making the shape, okay? Again, it's important to first be able to hear the sound, okay? And then speak it, and then we can understand it. It is not necessary to understand it until we can hear it properly. And this is where it is a breakdown for a lot of people learning a language. They're in such a hurry to get all their knowledge, thinking that they can transfer all their words that they know in their own language directly to English, that they end up not really absorbing it enough. And as a result, they make a lot of these kind of mistakes with pronunciation. And at the end of the day, they become frustrated and they stop learning. And that's the problem with a lot of people who are learning another language. We've got to first understand, therefore, we've got to hear it, okay? If you cannot hear it, you cannot speak it. And if you cannot speak it, you will know, it's no point learning to understand it, okay? So, V sound, V. The shape of the V, the teeth are on the front of the bottom lip here. So it's va, V, okay? Vest, because I've got to say these words at the end. A lot of people, they get that beginning of the word and then they forget that there's an ending, all right? So we have vest. And the difference, okay, the same spelling except for the B or the V, okay? In this case, we have a B. And if you see what the sound, how I'm forming the sound for the B, the lips are tight together. B, and I'm blowing that sound out. B, okay? Best. You can hear the rest of that word is in there, the E, S, and T. But it's starting with the B, best. So when we compare them, we're saying vest and best, okay? Vest and best. The next word, couple, very and berry. Again, very and berry. One more time. Very and berry. And the third word combination is one that gets people because the T here and the T at the end here. We have two long vowels here and we have a shorter vowel here. So it's vote and boat. The same shape for the beginning. Vote and boat. Okay? So I want you to practice them. I'm going to go through some exercises with you. You'll see directly on the screen the words that I want you to read, and I will read them out, and you can hear how I'm pronouncing them, okay? The same shape is used for the V and for the B, okay? We'll read these new words, and we'll read some phrases using the V and the B in words, okay? And I will coach you as we go through them, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, as we mentioned, the V sound is with the top teeth on the lips, as you can see in this image. And the B are the lips together and they're pushed out. So for practice, we'll start with a phrase. I've been rich and I've been poor, and believe me, rich is better. Now we'll practice contrasting words with the V and the B. Number 1, vest, best. Repeat. Number 2, bet, bet. repeat. Number 3. Very, berry, repeat. Number 4. Curve, curb, repeat. Number 5. Bow, bow, repeat. Number 6. Vote, boat, repeat. Okay, now we'll practice some sentences with V and B. Number 1. Beverly is very busy developing her new business. Repeat. Number 2. Vince loves basketball and baseball. Repeat. Number 3. Ben drove to Las Vegas in his black Volvo. Repeat. And number 4. I believe they've been to Virginia before. Repeat. Okay, so we've gone through those exercises, and again, just to review, the V and the B can be a very odd, awkward sound for some languages because they are brought together as one sound. In English, it's very important to make individual sounds, and that's one of the strengths and weaknesses of English. It's a very precise language in terms of the sounding out. The spelling obviously can be very difficult, and there's another thing, but the first thing I want to teach you is the idea of hearing the sound, okay? We can talk in another example about how we sound it out and write out the sounds, but for now I want you to recognize how we sound it out, okay? V shape, the teeth over the bottom tongue, bottom lip, that V, and the B where the lips are together and the sound is being pushed out. B, 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 okay? And again, just to review, vest and best, very and berry, and vote and boat, okay? Again, remember that we are trying to develop our muscles around our mouths here, just like we would in our muscles in our arms or muscles in our brain. We have to do it by practicing it, okay? And I know it's very uncomfortable in the beginning because it sounds so weird, but just do it you can take the video and in your own private home and just practice it and hear when you hear that sound as you're speaking it and you hear me repeating it, and you get close to it, you'll get the confidence to know that that's how it works, okay? All right, so until next time, this is Ian Moore with Culture Shock ESL.